Well, all that song finishes out. Hello, chat. I can like feel that my stomach is acting weird. It's okay. It'll most likely be a quiet stream today. So 2 minutes, but we will be designing the starlings today, and then um a new PFP art because I realized that my Discord profile pic in my Discord PFP and my YouTube PFP and my Twitch PFP don't really exist. Like they're just like random art that either my brother did or if you've seen my Twitch one, um that's a Lego figure. That's a Lego minifig. It's kind of stupid. So, today is just new stuff. Hi, Red. Oh my god. My joints hurt. My question is, did Red hear that? I appear. What? Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're in here. Hold on. I now have you echoing. I was wondering, like, is there something wrong with your audio? Hello.
Hello.
I just typed you a question
I
because
just like. Hold on. Let me. Little guy.
little guy.
I changed my.
Unfortunately, they're very small on my screen, but it also makes like everybody who joins the VC like little stickers on the screen
I
face,
kind
which
of
I
like
think I
that.
love.
That's
Yeah, I love
hilarious.
it. It's like, yay, little
Okay.
sticker. Just ignore the fact that they're talking.
It's just.
Totally not ominous and spiritual. No, no, no.
What is the. Hold on. Don't worry. I'm like trying to figure something out and it's not working. It's okay.
I'm just trying to figure out because I think I got the eyes how I like it. Because
Hmm.
my character doesn't have eyes. I don't know how
Right.
to explain it without showing you. My grandmother, no, my great grandmother has passed down these dolls. Not dolls, these like statues.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like of little kids. And they're a little creepy for the fact that everything is like sculpted perfectly except for the eyes, which are just carved out. So there's just eye sockets with no eyes. And I was like, let me do that to my puppet character.
Mm.
Let's just make it have carved out eyes. Which I think works okay. It looks kind of good. There's just some parts that are really heavily detailed and some parts that aren't. But it's also like, I don't
You
know
can hear
how
Red for a
big
second.
the other
I
things
hello,
without like,
new chatter.
maybe I can't. Hold on.
How are you today? Or, wait, sorry. Friends are typing. Unmute. Okay.
The little darkness to this. Blur a lot.
Nice. Okay.
Now we
What
just
is
delete everything.
I know what's
I
happening.
feel like this is also a lot of things that
Oh
I need
no.
daily, not daily, lively
Hmm?
in this room to kind of figure out like what should be scaled and where. Like what
I
layers, I
can't
don't know.
say I know anything about models. Oh, the hair texture is so real.
Alright, I just took a bunch of like leaf brushes and stuff and went, nope, that's not what I wanted.
No,
And I
I
just went,
just honestly the character design for my stuff is so intense that it's scary. You know?
yeah.
Also, Galaxy Bro, go do your school project. Even if it's late, you'll still get a grade. Trust me, I know. Well, depends on what kind of school. But most of the time, your teacher or professor will be chill as long as you turn it in. I hope.
And late is better than never.
Yeah. Coming from someone who essentially flunked out of high school because of tests that I definitely forgot to turn in. Listen, it's so many projects.
Where's the face? Face,
That
nose,
also
shadow,
works.
nose, mouth, head color. Alright, let's do a little shading with the head.
Actually, how big? You honestly, I just realized this post doesn't do a lot for me. You know? It's like my hair is bigger than my head. Okay, I think I got it. We're going to ignore that the arm is there.
But I might need hair and such back actually to see where everything is. Left hair, right hair, eyes. Alright, that's all I need. I just need the face. Maybe the ears. Where's the ears? Ears? Mouth? Ear. Want you crying for me? I want you.
Sorry, it's your little singing in the back. Okay, I wanted to do. Honestly, if I do that outfit, I won't be mad about it because I really did like that outfit. I'm gonna change it a little bit though. Wait, where would my thumb be? Am I on a separate layer? Oh, thank God. I just.
Eyes go away.
I just cried a little bit. You know,
Keep the eyes.
as you
Just keep
do.
the hair away.
Okay. Turn off the hair. That's not something I ever thought I'd have to say.
This looks good. This actually looks really detailed, oddly, for such little done, but...
I mean, you've been working at it for like 4 hours now? So.
It's just, usually I don't go this detailed, so it's a little weird just suddenly seeing a lot of detail.
Oh, those eyes are so hollow. I think, like, I know that your character doesn't have eyes, but I think you need, like, something in the middle to move with your eyes, you know? When you're rigging.
That's what I was asking about, because why did I just get pinged 19 plus times?
For what?
I know it did a weird thing. Sometimes my Discord glitches and thinks normal messages are pings. Though it does remind me I should go back to playing Create again.
Oh gosh. Just my bot. Being my bot. I get so spooked by every noise now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was going to ask you a couple of questions because I didn't know. Because lore-wise, my character does not have eyeballs, nor do I think their mouth would move given they're a puppet.
Right.
But that looks really weird on a reactive 2D rig. So, should I add a mouth and eyes? Because I can make, like, floating orbs that are like energy. Because technically, my character is the body of the puppet is a containment, something containing something inside.
Yeah. Hi, Helly.
Hello.
I think at least eyes. I don't know how you'd get.
I can figure it out. It's just I want to try to shade the face a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I did it okay.
Like, because it's a puppet, like, your mouth would be, like, the entirety of your jaw, which causes complications. But the only, like, sort of thing to reference is Helly's model. Hi, Helly. But Helly's is, like, a, like, suit of armor. Yeah, also magic.
Because they are a fey creature. All we could say is that it's magic, dude.
Yeah, but because Helly's mouth in his rig lights up. So.
Well, I could do something like that, except I can make the eyes dull, and every time I speak, the eyes glow, but I don't know how to do that.
Interesting.
Because this is a 2D rig.
What is this? Oh, it's a gun. Oh, but it's like an Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
It's Iron Man propulsion. You drew that? Nice. I'm
got like a textured shirt, I think.
I think if you claim it to be magic, I think you make a void mouth. Like
void mouth.
Black Abyss. You know? Along the lines of your eye sockets. Because there would be nothing in there. Is it Chuck's? Yes. Red is currently working on their live 2D model. And so, I mean, just the drawing alone looks good.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I'd love to learn live 2D, the idea of trying to do it myself, or even just asking a person to do it, because I've watched Lively struggle with it a little bit, I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
will just stick to my PNGs where I can draw my expressions. You know?
Yeah.
It's.
I just thought it would be a fun follow goal because it was like, ooh, I could do a follow goal, and I didn't know what to do. It's like, oh, live rig, I guess. Mm.
Also, same with the initial hurdle of live 2D is a lot. Hours is not bad. But getting the art to also play night. Yeah. I just don't know if it's worth it. At least for me, I don't know if my brain could handle it because it's a lot of learning and I don't like learning. At least when I'm forcing myself to.
Oh wait, I can do the makeup. Because technically my character also has makeup on. But I
I
think
don't.
that would be a lot of stuff to do. And I might leave that design for something else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't want.
There would be no tongue,
I
but there would be an inner mouth.
I don't know what to tell you, Helly. Sounds terrible. I'm happy I have Sundays off, but damn.
That's a burn. Turning the temperature. Friday, baby, nothing ever yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I can't do blur on multiple layers. I need to do one layer at a
Um,
time.
I'm sure she'll tell you later, but she had something come up, and so I will not have a daily today.
It's completely fine if she had a
Yeah.
like a life thing happen.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Um, it's
And
not my
yeah, yeah.
details to share. So she'll no doubt she'll tell you, but yeah. So it kind of came out of the blue, and so yay. Ish. Yeah. Okay.
such a weird dog. My dog loves sleeping in her cage that like we put her in when she's bad, and it's a very odd occurrence to me.
I mean, yeah.
Both because it's not comfortable, and it's not like she's allowed on the couch. She's quite literally left the comfy couch to go sleep in the cage.
I honestly don't. As I don't know that much about dogs. Ah, that makes sense. Because
Mm.
I think after a while, because my because I had a puppy for a while. Um,
Mhm.
she was kennel trained, and so that's like where she was during the night.
Mhm.
Um, but I think once she was full grown and she had like stopped peeing everywhere else, she was
Yeah.
like given a like in space of the kennel was given like a the kennel was still there, but like she got like
She
a
had a
proper
bed.
blanket. Her bed was in the living room, but she slept in the master. But she got like a comfy blanket and everything and like
Mhm.
slept at my parents' feet. So,
All right. If I am
mm,
going to do an eye, because I did finish the thing, I need a what is it? Hold on. Lively sent even not text. Oh yeah, kind of texted. She messaged me like all the layers I needed.
ah, that's useful.
So I think it's just an iris, pupil, and eye shine will do.
Mm,
So iris. That's not how you spell iris.
but I don't know. When it comes to,
Pupil,
I mean, um,
eye shine.
my brother's cats slept on like I know it's cats, but like they slept anywhere except my parents' bed, unless they were not home, in which they snuck in, and Ollie would get under the blanket on a freshly made bed, would tuck himself into the blanket. Weird ass cat.
He was comfy.
Apparently. I mean, I have pictures of Cheeto who crawled into my pillowcase with the pillow in it. I'm, but I don't know. I've only ever had the one dog, so
Do
it's
I
like,
need to make the bottom lid and upper lid bigger?
oh,
No, I don't want to delete the lids.
spooky.
What did I draw this on? Pupil, eye shine, iris.
Okay. Hello. Okay, I've learned to do something strange. I'm curious, what is your something strange? Also, and then there's a pixel. Hello, pixel. Um, what is your something strange, Helly? I'm curious. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Interesting.
Is it just color theory? Yeah, it's color theory that's messing with what this looks like for me. It's like the the overlay shading is all combined into one layer with the color. I was so confused why it looked like the eyes were shaded.
Sorry. Okay. Pickle, welcome to the club. We have meetings on Tuesday if everyone's awake. That's fucking hilarious. I mean, okay. I woke up at like 7:30. I You've been warned. Hmm.
Let me see if I can blur it just the. Oh yeah, that's a pupil. Filter blur. Just the tiniest bit.
I don't think there's anything in there.
Just to create like a magic effect. Let me just keep it normal and then.
Oh, Pixel, if you're awake enough to remember, I did make a backup and I sent you the Google Drive that it's in, or the password for that. There's a backup for ROSMP. Um, and also when you become awake enough, if you want to make an announcement for that.
Is it open?
It might be soon.
God, that looks. No, I don't like how this looks anymore because it's. It's not detailed, so it just looks really
Oh.
awkward against the really detailed eyes.
Blue. So blue.
Well, it's gotta match my colors.
You have collected
So...
You have collected info. An announcement? That should. Oh my gosh! No! I mean, if you want to subtext that, you can do the entire Eggman announcement if you want to subtext it in the announcement, but if you want to make a proper post, you know, about it. When did we decide that? What? Okay. That's what I figured. Um. Um. I'd say that it probably needs to be sometime like we start about 5 MST. So and it just be will be open the entire time. You know? We'll be because we'll be playing for hours, so it's just kind of like an open house join. Thank you, Celeste. Um but um just like instead of a poll, just be like it's sort of an open house server kind of thing. So, join when you're available because I know that we have like some complications, I think, with daily schedule. And I obviously can't get on until about 4:30 our time anyway. So I'm sorry. I just watched this. The star is continuously just whacking me in the forehead on your stream. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
it's a little too small. It it the the jump game doesn't go to the correct length, and I don't know how to fix it because I created little like barriers to make it look like the little guys were walking on the screen of the computer than just on the ground.
Mm. 1, 2. You know, chat, I didn't make the hair big enough, which is now a problem. But, so, um, we'll just wing it.
Not brightness.
Okay.
Speed.
Hellion, no, you're not. Your brain might not function completely. I have a server space. It's not Eternos. Because we wanted to be able to actually play and save our shit and, be able to play longer. Because the file size would get too big on Eternos. But I've got that handled, at least for right now. But Helly, I have a question for you regarding Phantom Bot. It might be operator error, and I don't know how to work my timers properly, but some of my timers like to send at the same time. And I don't know how to... It's not cooperating. As you can see, Celeste has just sent 2 messages, and she was only supposed to send 1. So, I thought I looked at it, and, and everything was, like, fine. Like, all the settings were proper, so they were, like, set at different intervals. Because that's what it looks like. But they send at the same time. So why? Oh! Huh. That would make sense. I've been, like, meaning to ask you, and I just haven't gotten to it till now. So, thank you for that information. And I will be messing with it later. Yeah. I think mine are 20, 30, and 40. So I'm assuming that 20 and 40 are the ones that are meeting. I haven't really looked at it. But no, it makes complete sense. It's simple like multiplication. So it's just turning on the math part of my brain. Ow. Ah! I am a mess. That, and I just need to get the Bluetooth adapter for my computer. so that I'm not struggling with fucking my headphone cord. Yeah. Cool. So now I have the problem and the solution, sort of. I just need to fix the timers on the bots. I just need to, on the bot. Just need to fix those so they don't overlap. Okay. That's not that hard. That's just changing. Because, like, I went to mess with it. Yeah. I like my, like, 5s and 10s. But I can change it just so that doesn't happen. Because I don't think it's the first time it's happened either. Also, on the line of those timers, is there a way to get them to not send when Celeste turns on? Like, as soon as I get the bot, like, make sure that the bot is set to stream. Is there a way that that doesn't happen? Okay. Because it's fine if it does. It's just like, oh, there's like 3 messages sent at once. But that one doesn't need like an immediate solution. That's just... It's also just good confirmation if I'm not like completely paying attention to the browser page. Anyway.
I realized what I can do. Hold on. I can make my eyes look like gems. Because I'm a parasite.
I couldn't even... Yeah, that would... I thought about that, Hetley. I thought about it. And I probably just should... I should just do it. Instead of being, stubborn about it. Yeah. They're good ideas too. I'm just stubborn and a bitch about things. Yeah. Ow. That's what my neck's been feeling like, though, so I get it. I also have really bad knee pain right now. So that sucks. Yeah, it does feel good until you, like, sit for a sec. Along with joint issues, I have a tendency to when I pop my back, I pull muscles. Which is not what you want. But
No.
it feels great
Yeah,
for a
no,
second,
no,
and then
no.
suddenly I feel a pinching pain.
Is it me or there's like a few people with like medical problems? Oh, good morning. Ice is awake.
Ice,
Talking about people.
it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon for you.
They
What
were
do
up
you mean,
very
good
late,
morning?
if I remember correctly, in their ARG server. I think they fell asleep, if I remember correctly, doing clips for core.
Oh. I was sleeping yeah. I can't do that anymore. I think this is appropriately silly, but may I get you the message? I gotta go there? I can't just look at it? You couldn't have DM'd it to me? Gray, I'll be right back. What? Huh? I will be back. Don't worry about anything. Ah! What?
I'm trying to create eyeballs that let's blur them. What happens if I take away them? Oh, that actually looks very cool. Hold on. What happens if I make the pupils white? Like an ultimate shine of a gem. Looks good for the blue, but the red, I might need to change the color. I see blur. 15. Hold on, maybe I should, the light blend that goes with this to complete the iris. Oh wait, no. I need to take, right. Is the eyes. Hold on, I'm putting everything back on so people can see what's going on. Left, right, hat. It looks a little weird, but oh, yeah, that'll be okay. I just realized I can make that definitely. Might be a little tired from orientation, but I'll be surely happy enough to do that. Yeah, pretty. The gem eyes look a little weird, but I think it's because they look off focused. Hold on. Oh yeah, I need to make a right and left anyways.
Ow.
Hello.
I can't be heard from again. I just walked to the other room. Oh, my house has smelled like a fruit salad for like the past week, and I need to know who it is. I think my older brother has one of those like wax warmer things that he has on almost all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's freaking me out, man.
All right.
I think I got all the lines. I'm hoping I got all the lines, you know? Chat, I have to pee. God damn it.
That looks a little better. Does it look weird? I made the eyes look like little gems because
Oh, that would
it's a
work.
parasite. Mm,
Okay.
let me
Like
see if I can take off.
I had one of
Yeah.
those wax melter things with like a one that was labeled sugar cookie and it smelled amazing, but this fruit
Mm-hmm.
smell is freaking me out. It's the weirdest experience. I shall be back again, chat.
Gods, I've been streaming since 10 this morning. No, like 11 this morning. Still a long time. Now, now, now. Can't tell if it looks weird in places or it's just because I'm finally texturing some areas. It's also probably because I've never done something so textured before. I could I could restart and try to make it less textured. I could do that. But that has been who knows how many hours of work just put down the drain. Er, maybe I'm just tired. I have been doing this for a while. Maybe I need to walk around. That might be something I need to do. Just a good walk around. Oh, hi, Butter. Don't wake up.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
get up. Yeah, so I
How?
think my brain is just hating the fact that I've been still for so long, streaming for who knows how long.
Yeah, if you don't mind getting me the Ice Pack Pixel. This is painful. I haven't had this much knee pain in like actual weeks, but it's been really bad this week.
Did you do something?
Uh, yeah, about 6 years ago.
I meant in the week that could have
No,
aggravated it.
I've gone to work and that's it. Uh, uh. But yeah.
I think I'm going
Oh
to
my
end stream, but I can stay and call if you want.
god. That's fine. Um, I can sit alone. That's chill. No.
I don't think I can art anymore. Brain arted out.
Um,
Maybe I can do something else. Hold on. Let me get to a just chatting screen and just figure out what else I can do. From changes. Save.
great. Wanna today, Helly, you are a braver man than I could ever be. And I do not want to be a man. I would like to hear about your run-in with the Kevin.
I thought those were called Kens.
What?
I thought those were called Kens, not Kevins.
The name got
Great.
taken back after the Barbie movie. Because the Barbie movie made Ken's at least a better, like, character. But it's because Karen is 2 syllables, so Kevin to counteract with that.
Hold on.
Your eyes back.
I washed my hands of this fairly easily. Pix got me an ice pack. He is the best brother. I am like full screened and it's kind of funny. Do you want me to like... I don't know. Actually, I don't know how that'd work. I don't know how you would set that up in OBS. If I were to like share my like screen mirror to you.
I don't know.
Oh, ice pack feels good. Because I've done it before
Alright.
with like daily screen, but
Hold on, let me change it actually to.
okay. I'm happy with this line art. We're gonna color now. Off lock.
Why are you going up? Why is your fans yelling?
Huh?
God, it's the temperature is just rising rapidly. What do you mean it's 89 usage of CPU right now? Hold on. Like I said, my computer's screaming.
Oh.
It shouldn't. It's fairly new.
In short, a customer wanted my company to change an image for a hotel splash page. The image they gave us had text on it that they wanted removed and wanted my company to do it. We're not graphic designers or editors, so I told them we can't do this. They say that we're being impossible. We need to get this over to someone who can say yes and no. It's not a...
Let me check if this will
That's painful. I checked this their account.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That is the wrong one. I need the streaming world. So I started playing in my own version because I liked. Yes, there we go. Gaming. Oh, I probably need to change. Sorry, I'm talking mostly to myself. Keep on reading or something.
Oh, I was just reading Helly's messages. I don't miss that. Genuinely. Because I dealt with customer service for a year. And I was so happy to just leave. Because dealing with people's bullshit is not on my to-do list. Because I've had to handle so many... Like, one of the ones I can think of off the top of my head, because I worked at a pizza place, and someone had ordered, do you want to pay? Why would you call tech support for that? Here's... See, my thing... I think computer literacy needs to be, like, required for, like, a driver's license at this point. You know? Like, obviously those two don't correlate. But it's like, I think after a certain age, it's like you need to prove computer literacy to operate a car.
Especially when
know?
half of a computer, like a car, is a computer at this point.
Yeah. It's, and there are people who will never, like, um, never switch from a gasoline vehicle, But at this point, even if you have to get a newer car so that, because yours is broken and it's, a car that has that computer system in it, instead of just be frustrated with it, I think you need to prove literacy to even, like, that would make sense,
Mm-hmm.
Because I just think it's ridiculous that you would expect, anyone in customer service to be able to answer every problem, but you won't listen to half of it,
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I stopped answering the phone. And why I'm happy that I just get to see what stupid people think they've done. I don't. It's like, I don't know. I've had people in the mailroom I work in, I've had people send in their full passports. Yeah. It's like, you would call whoever you got to do the graphic design for you. Why would you call? Oh my god. I'm like frustrated for you, Helly. Just so you know. I think the image they sent us is off a Google search. So it's essentially a stock photo and someone else's thing. Here's image, remove text, and use. Yeah, that's not something you would call. Ugh. That's.
Yeah.
Real dumb. I. Hell, you are God among tech support nerds. I would have just panicked and hung up, Or just not answered the phone. New on Reds. Why do I have new on Reds? So over emails. That's a little better. But still. It's like. I. Nah. I'm. Ah! You know? You know? I just have people who send in, passports or try to claim money, but they can't because they haven't worked because they're in prison. I work for a collections agency. You can't claim money if you've been in prison. But I don't get to I don't deal with that stuff. I just put the mail in the slot. That's all I do. The mail goes in the slot. Okay. Nope. I have to sit so far away from my computer desk. Can you let me delete? Is it because it's the background layer? Is that why you're being stupid? It's why.
What is it, Ice?
Huh?
Sorry, Ice is messaged in my chat. What's funny?
What?
Is it ARG lore funny? Is it going to break my brain and cause me to get angry?
Do I have a thumb? Hold on.
We're being lore napped for real, Ice. If you don't get that reference, I'll explain it. So in Ice's ARG, when we
Mhm.
got lore napped, we got lore napped in a hospital. I now work for a hospital. Ice made a like a writing company in their ARG. Now they are possibly getting a job at a writing company. So
Nice. I wish I could do anything, like I could have consistently pursued any of like actual hobbies and passions I have as an actual career, you know? Cuz I've worked the minimum wage jobs. And it's
well, I mean, my hospital job isn't really not minimum wage. It's the cafeteria of the hospital. So
yeah, but you have like I don't know. I've done the like crappier side of those jobs. Should have himself to Edson. Yeah. It's I don't know. I was going to go into robotics design. That's what I wanted to do. And then I gave up on it. Nice.
Fine.
I've built 2 robots. Um I did a lot in middle school, but that was like 2016 since I did any robotics things, and then I was like, I'll go into computer programming. I open mail for a living. That's what I do now. Did you fall off your roof?
Me? Yeah.
Nice.
Well, technically my balcony, but like it's close enough.
That's fair. What mine in 2014? Robots from scratch.
It
Nice.
purely depends on someone quits, not because of my friends. One of my friends' company that is like nearly merged fully with the writing company. Okay. It kind of makes sense. But I could also have just said it wrong in my brain. But it's this way. Nappy.
Oh, did Pixel, if you're paying attention to stream. Did we make sure? Oh, they were a part of the class event. My school didn't do the best, as most of the other had dedicated classes for building theirs. Yeah, I was in a school like that. We had my my high school had these things called academies for like different specified workforces, like different occupations. I did say your name. I was asking if we were letting everybody know that everything was going to be reset, and I didn't know. Like, because I think I mentioned that I was going to return things to each player, but I don't know if we said it in a message that we were just resetting everything, you know? It doesn't need to be a ping, but yeah. My
You
junior
know what
and
I can
senior
do?
year went
I
to a
can play
career
the mod
technical center
pack.
for computer hardware.
Screw tree. We're going
Nice.
to look in the mod pack.
Oh, back to the conversation. The academy. Oh yeah, it is with the new mod pack, but it was like, if the only like instance where it wouldn't, like, because I know that we took one mod pack out, but we added another, and so it's like it's different. I just wanted to just make sure that that was clear to everybody. But the academies at my school were like, um uh the academies at my school were application based, but that wasn't clear because it's something that, you know, no one ever talked about. Like, you had to go actively talk to counselors and shit. So it was kind of bullshit. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Well, because I
Oh,
had
do I need... Sorry.
the reason I had like the reason I even took choir again is because I signed up for an academy class that I couldn't take because I hadn't applied to it. Hi, Alex. Is it? You did fish. It's just not showing, apparently. There it goes. But yeah. I never liked the academy bullshit. Alex knows what I'm talking about with that. All the academy stuff that our school district went through. Alex was in an academy. But it's honestly the stupidest thing. Deaf film. I mean, that's fair, Alex. But yeah, I was gonna, I could have been like ahead of the streaming stuff in high school if they had actually let me into media production. Oh. I didn't do well in like full online schooling. But I don't do well in a classroom setting, but I know that when I was taking college classes, I could have taken like the hybrid ones. A wizard wand. Nice. But genuinely the academies just kind of sucked. Ah! Is there supposed to be something on your screen?
Me? Oh, I'm switching over. I'm opening it up.
To what?
I want sneak peek. I'm sneaking peeking at the mod pack.
Oh. Okay. Cause I actually have your like stream open so I can see what you're doing, and I'm like, there's nothing on your screen right now.
No, I was waiting for this to open.
Fishing.
Oh,
Alex, I also do have my songbot open, so you are free to add music because I know that's something you will do.
Music and sounds. Music off. Video settings. 3. Why does it always have to be so close?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're... Red, you sent yours. You've been whitelisted for a while.
I thought we had to redo it.
No! Well, we asked you to redo it when we redid the server stuff, but you've been whitelisted since that first time we asked. Yeah. If
Alright.
something happens, I will come to you first, Helly. But we figured shit out. Chat, give me a second. I'm fixing Celeste's timers because I can't with her anymore. She is overlapping and I'm fixing her. Okay.
Playing creative.
She's better. She should be fixed now. We're at 80 minutes. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna have to turn my music down for myself.
There's noise happening in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Playing with the thing.
It's math.
Hi, honey bun. What you doing? You gonna water?
Hey, math. Is that all of the... Technically, yes. Okay. But I will be adding details that I meant to add that I forgot about. You know?
Human. Avian. Arachnid. Wolf fox. Drowned. Ooh, drowned. I don't think I remember that one. Trident Master, dealing +2 damage with the trident. You can use channeling with thunder and use Riptide without rain or water at the price of extra durability. Guardians don't attack you. You can deal more damage in water.
I've got to recode the whole program. Ah.
Undead, you burn in the daylight.
Alex, what exactly are you studying in school right now?
Slime. Is this exactly what Charlie had?
I'm sure. Probably.
Oh my god, Dyeable, you can click with the dye to change the tint of your cell.
Comp sci, technically. Technically.
Green thumb. You can only consume honey bottles. That one sounds annoying. But you can eat the sun.
Ah, shit. I forgot that we probably needed... Pix, I hope you haven't deleted player data yet, because we need to add, the way to get honey if someone gets bee. Because I destroyed every tree.
Evoker, summon fangs. You said some of these are
awesome. Damn. Great. I'll mess with it. We'll mess with it later. I live with chronic migraines. Just kidding.
You said Nucleon is off limits, right?
Is it the... Yeah, Nucleon's the only one that we were like, no. My powers, you can do it. And I can reset it again. Yeah. I'll do that later. I genuinely forgot we had that issue of, you know.
Let's just do...
If someone does get bee, we don't have the ability for honey. Even before I destroyed the island.
It spawns the little things up here.
Oh, some of the icons are changed.
Is the flying icon here different?
Oh, it's whatever mod pack you have for yourself.
Yes, I have.
It changed some
I
of the
have
looks of the
Faithless on.
icons.
I have
Nearly
Faithless on
free?
because-
Yay! Helly is almost free.
Okay, what was it? We got normal stuff. Normal stuff. Is there anything extra? There's the origin orb. Nothing different here. Blockus. Bunch of block.
A little lighter.
Are they just all decoration mods? Is that what's different?
Not entirely. There's a
Other
couple
than
other
Terraform.
there's a couple other things that I don't know if you'll see within the limits of your inventory menu. Freedom!
Freedom.
Helly is free.
Yep. Then we use the cheat of just every item thing. Normal. I forgot that. That's what drag.
Oh yes,
This is
a
a
floating
shame.
island. Oh, and great. I meant technically because my major's comp sci
says
about my
that?
conscious. Ah. So comp sci, but flavored differently. Being an adult
View
means having no
origin.
time.
Voice chat. Zoomify. Yeah, it should be C. What else is taking up the C slot? Save hotbar. I don't want that.
I don't know what
There
would
we
be.
go.
In fact, I've been wanting. My parents, or at least my dad, because my mom sees me all the time, you know. She drives me to work. My dad has complained that he's barely seen me since I started work. I've just been like, I get home and I'm immediately down in my room. And then sometimes I barely come up to eat dinner and he's just like, I haven't like talked to you in weeks. I'm like, Dad, I'm tired. I don't have time anymore because on top of work I've made plans or I need to do something like as far as editing because I am invested in the editing shit that I've been doing. It just takes a lot out of my spoon collection. You know? The spoon bank doesn't give me enough all the time. And other times I just want to nap.
Ah, yes, I see something Pickle will want. Companion cube.
Red found the companion cube. 8 years since moved up.
Stars.
It also doesn't help that because I'm still in like a childhood bedroom, I don't have enough space because it's not a lot of like that I'm not living in my own place where I have the ability to store things separately. And so I feel I'm like squished and so I don't like being at my desk because it is a very cramped space. And I'm like so it's like on top of, you know, on top of mental disabilities, also having the physical disabilities, I just want to be in my bed. I like my bed. But everything's on my computer, and it's on a laptop because I refuse to go back. You know? Ugh. My dad is justified in being like, I haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, if you were awake when Mom and I were awake, maybe you'd see me more. So how are you
All I see is
enjoying
there's
this mod pack?
terra- Well, all I can see is there's difference in terraforming and such. 'Cause there's this I have found. What?
Do you-
Dead rain coral. Forgot that makes things look different in my mod pack.
Oh, yeah. There's the.
And then there's the secret thing down here.
What's the secret thing?
Oh, like dungeon area.
I don't think we added dungeons, but I mean the thing floating in the sky above you is pretty evident. Oh damn! There's the volcano.
Yeah.
Pixel.
Then there's a maze that you have to go through.
Interesting.
Trap.
Intriguing. I didn't go through this. So for context, we did ask you guys like what you would have wanted to see, and a lot of you went building blocks, mainly because I believe you, Forest, and Ice are rebuilding the forest.
Mm-hmm.
The woods area, that's funny to say, because there is a forest involved. Yeah, but you guys were building like a massive woods area, which you have the ability to do and go farther for it. You no longer have to worry about being close by. But you guys wanted more building blocks, so you got more building blocks. Cursive. Was it vanishing or binding? But there's more building blocks for you. There's also more structures, because I think our explorers like the structures to go raid.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, I haven't heard
There's
enough
lava
about
pools.
Outlaws.
Circular paving, you say? Get me out of here. Yeah, I don't care about lava. Get me out of here.
Hard mixed. Main is Ubisoft. Ah.
Circle.
There's just another.
Burnt paper block. You could probably use a couple of these for, like, buildings for the ruins.
Mm.
Oh, there's like some industrial stuff. Yeah, that will do too. Oh yeah, block and nether star. Crates of fish for the fishers. Fish.
Fish!
Chocolate block. Somebody can really make Candyland.
I mean, with as bright as the colors are in normal Minecraft, I'm not surprised.
Well, there's also the rainbow bricks.
Yeah. Some of the decorative blocks are kind of funny. We found the caution barrier the other day. Or yesterday.
What is legacy? Oh, they're like old things from like beginning Minecraft.
Yeah.
Then there's hedges. Path. We could have dirt paths, dirt paths, dirt paths. That looks so much more like a forest path, like in a park.
For iron bars. Is that what? That might be one of them.
Thatch. Decorative blocks, pillars, rocky dirt. bar panel.
So-
We could
Sorry,
make cookies
going.
on Windows. Oh,
You can do
is it
what?
only on the floor? Can you not put them on a wall?
Put what on a wall?
No, you can't put them on Windows. Why are they flat here? Oh, I'm dumb. We can't put them on Windows.
Red is talking crazy.
I'm just hitting a bunch of things. Why do they work like
Um,
trapdoors?
So that you can be silly with it. You put them on. I don't know.
Weird fence. Seats, support, beams,
Uh huh.
big
Time to start.
chain.
That's out. Ah, yeah. That way, it worked that time, Alex. One of the last time Alex put in one song, it may or may not have just been like, no, I'm gonna play a completely different song.
Oh, we can change the color of lamps. Large flower pot, painted beveled glass.
Also,
Glowing obsidian. Why is it bright red?
after messing with mod pack stuff, I went, why did I, get rid of the idea of using JEI? I realized because I use it for create all the time, I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be nice to not have this. It's not.
No.
JEI
Are you
is
adding more
important.
things to this mod pack, or
No, it's finalized.
Alright.
You were free to add resource packs or whatever. Resource packs, texture packs, whatever you want for your own game experience. There are ones that, you don't have to select in the resource menu, like the Shrieker. I know not everyone likes the Shrieker.
It's silly.
But it's included so that you don't have to worry about it when it comes to mods. So.
Oh, okay, so... Oh, that's weird. So if you burn planks, you get charred planks. Now you can make bamboo stuff. Ooh, the mossy stuff might be good. Mossy charred bricks.
Red is having so much fun looking at blocks now. I'm enjoying watching you be like,
Ruins.
yeah. Okay.
We could build a red tower. Look at this mangrove.
What am I
Red
looking
tower.
at?
Red tower. The mossy red kind of adds a nice, because well, it does require us getting mangrove again, but like it's a darker red.
Yeah.
And I feel like it fits a bit more. Oh, I need mouse tweaks. I'm so sorry. My brain can't handle not being able to swipe my whole mouse across and just mess with it.
We also have data packs, so we have custom player heads.
Yippee!
So if you kill a friend, it won't count towards your death, but you will get their head out of it.
Head. If only we had the armor poser mod, I would be unstoppable.
Would you like to know what else I added with data packs?
Ooh, what?
Armor stands.
Oh.
Postable armor stands like they have in Hermitcraft.
How?
I don't know. I think it's server based.
If it's the one that I think there's that I know, I'm fluent in it.
You
I
flew.
watched Mumbo do it with Cleo once. I was like, I gotta do it now.
So it's that one. It's the Vanilla Tweaks one. So
Vanilla Tweaks one. Hold on.
yeah,
Uh,
Vanilla Tweaks
Nope.
has a list of data packs, and it is the one that Hermitcraft uses. It is specifically on the Hermitcraft part of Vanilla Tweaks. So
I'm trying to think. It might. Hold on. Where is it? Because I've added it to my Create Perfect World too. It's one of the custom things I added to my file, which might have not actually completely worked because it yelled at me for a couple of things.
it should work, as far as you know.
Armor Poser.
Is it owned by Azuma? That makes
No.
sense. No. Well, Pix is telling me
Hold on.
stuff in the background. One last kiss. Ah.
I use Armor Poser.
Hmm.
It's a continuation of the armor stand configuration. What are you making me open? Go the fuck away. What are you? That is not my opera. What kind of opera GX are you? Yeah, you're making my things scream. Go away.
So aggressive. Damn.
Because the thing is, I think, I'm pretty sure Armor Poster is the one that I got off of Reddit that said it was the one that they used in Hermitcraft.
It
If it is Armor
definitely.
Poser,
I don't know if that's what it's called.
if it works like it, then I'm
Probably
probably
does.
fluent in it. Does it require a book, or can you just look at it and left click it?
A book and a fishing rod, or whatever it is. I think it's a warped fungus on a stick, but it does require a book. Along the lines of that, I believe.
I'll learn it eventually, and I'll be unstoppable.
I'll learn it eventually. So sinister. Like, I'm going to do this thing and be mad villain, like just mad scientist, puppet master over here.
Yeah, I am a puppet, so I get to be the puppet master one.
Oh, that'd be a fun one to run separately from Random Origins, is whatever mod pack that Witchcraft SMP was using. Because it had voodoo dolls, and I'm curious, you know?
I didn't actually watch Witchcraft, and I feel like I should have done it.
It was very short-lived. It wasn't like a huge one, and it was very small in size. You know? Because it was something like 6 or 7 people.
I remember Cleo being in it, and I being very surprised that Cleo was in it, because I don't usually see Cleo in those things.
Yeah, because I think the only other SMP that besides Hermitcraft that Cleo did is the Life series. You know, I think I was also on the line of surprised seeing Cleo in that lineup of characters. And then Cleo ended up on Pirates, and then I wasn't surprised anymore.
No,
I love Pirates.
Felt like her.
Pirates in character design alone was great.
I should have watched more of it, but specifically Scars, because I liked Scars.
Scar was one of the pirates from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
I know, that's why I loved him so much. It's like, oh my god!
But he had also stated in the lore of this character that he got hats from everybody he had killed. Like, he had, like, killed them for their hats, and he had swagons. Okay, you can. Oh. Oh no. You can have all 4 of them. I turned around to expect you to come into my room, and you're just standing there. I don't like it. But, because he had claimed that he had killed everybody, he had Swaggin' Scar's top hat in his, like, hat model, meaning that, like, Season 8 Scar is dead. For why?
If somebody gets slime, do you know if they can do the thing Charlie did and like turn small after getting
I
killed a
think
certain amount of time?
I think I haven't tested every origin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Except making sure, because what you'll see tomorrow, I was playing for like 10 hours yesterday, I was playing as Sendirian, and then I made sure that Avians had a spot.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, as far as I know, probably not. If it doesn't tell you, you can. Also, I think specifically for Charlie Slimesicle's version of that was a custom mod for him.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those origins were outside of like the base origins mod. So, and I think the extra one we added, um, it's so interesting. But as far as I know, I don't think you can go smaller unless you want to test it.
If I get it, I'll be like.
Well, you can test it now.
How?
You pick it.
Yeah, but it says bouncy split ability. Turn your food points into small slimes to defend you. Small weakness.
So you can secrete baby slimes.
I do know this thing. Hold on, let me get purple.
Let me
I don't
reload
know
to
if
your
I can
thing.
split,
I have
but
delay.
I can do this. I'm now purple.
You could dye yourself, which I find so funny, honestly.
It would be even more funnier if you could go around and just dye other people. If there's slime, just run up and go, "You're now blue."
I wonder if you could. Honestly, I wonder if you could just be like, maybe not, because it'll. What if you shift right click? Curiosity.
Or that shit.
If you could dye another person, that'd be hilarious.
Truffle's random, right? Or I know you can switch between the spores.
Hello? Jump off a cliff to damage, or was it just punching? I think it was damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was taking PvP
you're...
damage that, like, he would shrink before he died. You know, he'd like lose an amount. He'd like lose that amount of hearts, but instead of like dying, you know, he'd just shrink. He'd shrink and lose less hearts. And I think there was like a spot where that was happening, and then they found the glitch that caused him to, like, if he were to relog onto the server, he would
just keep on going.
He would his player his player data within that instant would reset, but he'd still be the smaller size, but it would count him as the bigger size, which is how we got going quantum. Excuse me. Drink some water. But yeah. That's some fun shit right there. I liked that episode. It's
Oh, I
hilarious.
forgot you can jump high on. If you're a fungi guy, you can jump high on mycelium.
Oh. Honestly, I haven't messed with that many origins. I'd only ever been the 3. You know?
Mhm. Well, I'm trying to mess with them all just to get a feel of them, but I can't get this magic spore thing to work.
Is it a button?
Yes,
What button do you have it set to?
1.
Is
I
it
don't think I have
infestation?
any-
Wait, you can switch between magic,
No, it's
different magic stores.
Mhm.
Red cat, changing spores will decrease.
Oh, I think I need to be shifted to do it.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't know that much. So I would assume it's like your secondary power button. You know?
The infestation is the secondary power one.
Okay.
I can't do any
I
more.
don't know. They're on my mouse.
Let me just see a different thing. Arachnid. Oh yeah, you can shoot. You can navigate cobwebs perfectly and are able to climb in them when you hit an enemy in melee. They get a cobweb. Hold on. Oh, I can sense them.
Tertiary. That's a lot of job applications, Helly. I know it's like, you know, necessary-ish, but damn. That's a lot.
Why can't I destroy this? I can't destroy the webs. Why can't I destroy the webs?
Yeah. I don't know. Why can't you destroy the webs?
Like their hitbox are completely gone.
Is it because you can move through them?
Do I need a sword?
Oh. Maybe?
No, it's
Is
not
it part of
letting me.
your origin thing?
You able to crap cobweb from string?
Can you not destroy them?
It doesn't say. It says when I strike a enemy in melee, they get stuck in a cobweb for a while. Non-arthropods stuck in cobwebs will be sensed by me.
Let's wait for some.
I can climb walls. Rah. I can move through the webs like scaffolding or like in creative.
Nice. Hater. Yeah. That's, fair, Alex.
Guardian.
Yeah. Well, that's why we made it a thing where you can't, like,
Oh yeah, striders. Can't they walk on? They can walk on lava.
walk
Forgot
in
that.
lava. Unless it is, like, a depth strider thing.
You have the ability to walk on lava source blocks. You are also quicker while walking on lava and slower on land. Other players can ride you.
I forgot about that one.
Snow golem.
Is that one of the ones? I didn't really look through what versions comes.
Oh, you gotta
Hydrophobia.
keep cold if you're a snow golem.
Oh. One cow origin? That's ominous.
Not letting me do anything with this. Hold on. Oh, is that why? Alright, I think I saw why it wasn't working. No, this needs to stay zoom. This needs to change to 9. It's not working. It says toggle with 1, but it's not working. Let me just put the controls back to what they were. It's not letting me go ghost. That's weird. Did it allow you to go ghost in the server?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, let me do this later. Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming. Because it's been 3.5 hours now, plus how many long I've been drawing, so I think it's time to stop.
Okay.
We're just gonna end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh. Wrong. Alright,
That's all good, Helly. I don't know why you get anything. So.
alright. I'm gonna get something to munch on.
I don't remember all my client side mods now. No. I mean, yeah. Ow. Knocked my head against my microphone. That's a statement, Pixel. That's also fair. I, in my head, I kind of hope you would, but I get it, I suppose. Okay. Ah, okay. I'm changing the vibe. I feel like I'm falling asleep. Hello? Okay. Turn off my shadow layers so that I can finish the hair real quick. There's an extra. Oh. I don't know, Pixel. Okay, I think I need a background for that, but I don't want to deal with that right now, so that's not happening. Now we're going to just work with blobs because curiosity. Also, I don't need to just. I mean, that works. Um. Ay, 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 ay. That looks wrong. That looks terrible. Well, that doesn't work. Whatever.
Mom's calling.
Oh no. Just rolled random 3 times and got arachnid every time. I, um, uh, I, I genuinely don't know what to say to that. I don't know how you did. Maybe it's your own. It's your own like data being mean to you. Like maybe it'll be better on the server. I don't think it will. Her head feels too big. Okay, chat. I'm gonna try to find like a blob base. Give me 1 sec. Do I have something in my photos? I think. It looks terrible if I don't, so get probably the most like complicated bullshit. This just got like sort of an oval head. That's what I did. Hmm. Frustrating. I might have found something. Yeah, tomorrow at 5 MST. It's not today. Tomorrow, March 3rd at 5 p.m. MST for PST. So, those are the first. Yeah. Okay, I might have found the right reference now. Insert photo. Start here. Okay. I'm obviously just using this for reference so that I can get shapes right. Okay. Merge down. Honestly. Yeah, do a new layer. That way I can just duplicate, flip. Okay, that works. That's a good one. That one's in this playlist somewhere. How do we feel about this? Got it again. Get it again. Oh. That's not for a bit. Okay. Oh wait. Did I put it in here? Shit. Okay. Ow. Sneezing hurts.
Uh-oh.
I muted right before it happened, I think, though. Don't worry about it. I think I did it. Hi, Ice. I just learned a convention I'm going to next week. Oh, that sounds like a shit ton of fun. uh, 2024 FanX had a Phineas and Ferb sing along. That was fun. Okay. Let me drag the layer. Thank you. Look at her. Tiny Celeste. Yippee!
Celeste. Bobby.
And then I did build a base for
Sorry,
the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're supposed to look like. Celeste is just different. Okay. Okay. I'm going to end my stream there.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired. And my knees hurt, so I need to probably stretch out my legs.
Fair.
So. Goodbye, chat.